Morning everyone, I'm Irish Makey Valencia and I'm the first reporter about dimension of development entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, according to Pajardo, stresses that entrepreneurship is the effective and efficient way of managing the business capacity and quality of an individual toward customer satisfaction. According kuno ni Pajardo that the main focus of the entrepreneurship is to satisfy the customer and to to manage the business capacity and equality of an individual. Furthermore, Coloma and Herrera see entrepreneurship as all kinds of opportunities in business that can help reach the target market. According kang Coloma and Herrera nga ang entrepreneurship all kinds nag-give siya og opportunities in business nga maka-help sa mga nga maka-reach out sa taga-market. Next, we have entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is someone who thinks creatively, plans strategically, and projects clear, realistic, and objective plan. He or she efficiently organizes, manages, and faces the risk in a business. Ang entrepreneurship is mao ni ang tawo nga na usa ni siya ka person nga naa siya characteristics nga creative, strategically, tapos realistic, tapos objective plan. Kani siya nga tawo is kumukuan gyud na siya risk gyud na siya para sa usa ka business. Moreover, he or she is a confident member of society and believes in possibility of change. Kaning entrepreneur is confident ni siya dayon. He or she believes nga ang society is mausa pa bitaw mo lambo pa. Next. An entrepreneur, according to Lee should have the following roles. Ang usa ka entrepreneur should have these following roles. The first one is the administrator. Ang isa ka entrepreneur dapat is kabalo siya mo administrate bitaw sa usa ka business. And next, planner. Yes, planner, dapat ang usa ka entrepreneur dapat naan siya aning rules nga kabalo siya mo plan sa usa ka business. Next is leader. Ang usa ka entrepreneur leader ni dapat naa ni siya ani nga following rules. Naa siya ani nga rules sa ka leader. Negotiator, kabalo maki-negotiate sa mga other businesses, other mga entrepreneurs. Next is communicator. Ang usa ka entrepreneur dapat kabalo siya makig-communicate pod sa mga laing businesses. Next is decision maker. Ang usa pod ka entrepreneur dapat kabalo siya mo kuan og mga decision. Okay. Lagi kanang entrepreneur na tawo is mga kuan na sila mga naas na sila mga deep thinking bitaw. And next is good follower. To develop one's abilities as an entrepreneur, he or she should engage in the following. First, get interested in creating something useful to society or a community. Para mas ma-develop pa ang isa ka ability sa usa ka entrepreneur, dapat ma-engage siya sa creating something useful sa usa ka society or a community. Next, use one's creative capacities to the fullest by being sensitive to what is beautiful and to day-to-day needs of society or a community. This emphasizes the importance of observant and understanding the needs and desires of your community. Ang saka entrepreneur para ma-develop pa niya iyang ability, dapat observant siya sa iyang community ug unsay desire. And next, rely on oneself instead of being independent on others. This means that self-reliance and taking ownership of your actions. So dapat dapat mag-rely ka sa imo rang kaugalingon, dili ka mag-dependent sa laing tawo. Then last, be conscious and aware of one's society or community sources or income. So this is about understanding the economic realities of your community. It means being aware of the industries, businesses, and jobs that contribute to the local economy. So dapat kung kabalo ka nga entrepreneur ka, dapat aware ka sa mga economic reality sa imuhang community. Dapat kuan ka, aware ka sa mga jobs, mga industries, businesses nga nasa inyong community. Next, we have social entrepreneurs. So, social entrepreneurs spearhead changes and innovations while taking into account how it would benefit the general population. They bring forth solutions that have significant impact and that are efficient, sustainable, and appropriate, especially to the community where they run their business. So, it means this defines the core mission of a social entrepreneur. They are not simply focused on profit but creating a positive change for society. So wala ang social entrepreneur, wala sila ga focus sa profit, ga-focus sila sa mag-create og positive change sa ilahang society kung asa sila ga tukod silang business. Their solutions are designed to be effective, long-lasting, and relevant to demonstrating a broader social responsibility, simple financial gain. Next, according to Eleuterio finds these notions of business as myopic. He states that a social entrepreneur must be a visionary in that he or she should see opportunities around him or her. So, according kuno kang Eleuterio, critiques the narrow focus on traditional business solely on profit. He argues that social entrepreneurs need a broader vision, recognizing opportunities to address social and environmental problems. Their success isn't just measured by financial gains, but by the positive impact on the community and the world. They are forward-thinking and anticipate future needs. According to Kang Drucker, explains social entrepreneurs are hunter-gatherers of our culture. They look around, see where the food is, go to get it. They will give up almost everything. They will give up almost anything to the right to make their own choices, decisions, and opportunities. So, according kuno kang Docker nga, ang mga social entrepreneurs, mura ni sila og hunter sa atong culture na they look around where nangita sila where the food is, bali kaning mga entrepreneur is naga-observe bitaw ni sila sa atong community, like pananglitan dire nga community is wala pay mga businesses nga gipang tukod. So makakuha na sila nga dire ko magtukod og business, kay dire mo lambo akong business, dire kay wala pay mga laing mga business nga nagtukod. So so they are willing to give up almost anything to have the right. So willing sila nga mo take og risk ana bisag wala pay kasiguraduhan nga mo success.
So, good morning, everyone. I am the second reporter, and today we will be tackled about the advantages in maintaining one's own business. So, the advantages in maintaining one's own business is there are five, which is development of personal relationship with customers and employees. Second, flexibility in management. Third is government incentives. Fourth is knowledge of recording keeping techniques, and the fifth is independence. So when you say development of personal relationships, this one of the advantages in maintaining one's own business, because in managing one's own business, you have to build a good relationship to your customers and employees. An example of this is like team building magat or implementing a program like maghatag og mga discount sa mga em- sa mga those employees who are loyal to your company. So the second advantages is flexibility in management. So flexibility in management is one of the advantages in managing one's own business because as a businessman or woman, you have to know how to adjust kung unsa man gali itong mga kinahanglan sa imuhang customers or employees. The third one is government incentives. So when we say government incentives, an example of this is buhis. The fourth one is knowledge of record keeping techniques. So din is knowledge of record keeping techniques din ninyo makita kung pila imong nagasto, imuhang nakita ug uban pang mga importante nga informations. And the fifth one is the independence. So sa independence din ninyo magamit imuhang time management and decision making. So let's proceed to the disadvantages in managing one's own business. Kung atong una kay ang advantages, din ang ikaduha na pod kay ang disadvantages in managing one's own business. So there are 4 disadvantages in managing one's own business. First is difficulty in raising capital. Second is risk of failure. Third is limited management skills. And fourth is the lack of opportunities for employees. So difficulty in raising capital is one of the disadvantages in managing your own business because in managing your own business, dapat naadjud kay dako nga kapital. The second one is risk of failure. Like maglisod ka og pangita og mga investors alang sa imong business nga itukod. The third one is limited management skills. Like, dili ka hanas sa pagdumala sa usa ka company or sa usa ka business. Like, accounting and marketing and of course, di ka kabalo saon pag-handle sa imuhang mga empleyado. The fourth one is lack of opportunities for employees. Like, dili ka makahatag og oportunidad sa imong empleyado like promotion. So let's proceed to retailing. Retailing is concerned with selling certain goods that usually will satisfy potential and existing customers. It extends beyond mere selling and involves the following service, like storekeeping, pricing, advertising, record keeping, and maintaining inventory. So let's proceed to the service type of entrepreneurial activities. There are 8 service type of entrepreneurial activities, which is food services, lodging services, financial services, recreation and tourism services, transportation services, personal services, and repair and maintenance services, and the last one is rental services. Food services, when you say food services, an example of this are restaurant, catering, food. The second one is lodging services, like hotels. And the third one is financial services, like investment or loan. Recreation and tourism services, like truck agencies. Transportation services, like bus or taxis. Personal services is like salon, spa, and fitness training. And repair and maintenance services is appliances repair or car repair. Rental services is rental equipment or vehicles. And that w-
Hello ma'am, I'm the next reporter. My topic is social responsibility of entrepreneurship. Dr. Prabha D.V. 2007-1184 defines social entrepreneurship as creating societal value, not just profit, through social entrepreneurship. So the first one is establish a clear social mission. Their primary goal is to address a specific social need. The second one is continuously seek opportunities. They actively pursue and adapt to new ways of achieving their mission, innovating even with limited resources. And the third one is maintain accountability. They are responsible to the communities they serve and the outcomes they produce. And then let's proceed in the philanthropists versus social entrepreneurs. While successful business people often act as philanthropists, donating to worthy causes, these diverse from social entrepreneurship. Philanthropy involves charitable giving, whereas social entrepreneurship builds sustainable business models to create lasting social impact. Although philanthropy support is crucial, particularly for early childhood education, they shouldn't be confused with social entrepreneurs. Activists and social change. Activists apply pressure on policy makers and the public to correct social injustices. Their methods of advocacy and public pressure are distinct from the business-focused approach of social entrepreneurs. And then companies with foundation, a different approach. The primary goal of most companies is profit for shareholders, while some companies establish foundation to support social causes. This is not the same as social entrepreneurship, which integrates social value creation into the core business model itself. Social entrepreneurship prioritizes addressing social and environmental issues. And the next one is developing a business plan. So, there are key consideration. Developing a business plan requires answering these essential questions. The first one is what needs to be done. The second one is how will it be accomplished. The third one is what is the timeline. And the last one is what are the expected future outcomes. Planning should always be geared towards customer satisfaction. It should have the following characteristic. The first one is realistic. It must be based on available human, financial, and physical resources. The second one is based on felt needs. The objectives of an entrepreneur should be based on the needs of community. The third one is flexible. Planning should adjust to the trends and consumers' taste. And the fourth one is starting with simple projects. In the Philippines, many people are poor and have no business experience. The simplicity of a project refers to the micro type of business, which requires simple management and technology. So the criteria of business planning. The following of the criteria that must be considered in planning a business are clear objectives. The second one is satisfactory accomplishment of objectives in terms of quantity, quality, time, and cost. The third one is provision in guidelines to attain objectives. The fourth one, identification of department units involved. The fifth one is a set time frame or duration. And the sixth, specified resources and corresponding cost. And the last one is designated and accountable officers or executives.